God, it was beautiful. You can pass this to him, and you can pass that one up this way. One of the places that gets a lot of wind every year. Thank you. One of the places that gets a lot of wind every year is Haiti. About 9 years ago, they had an earthquake the same time Virginia had one. Our earthquake was centered in Louisiana County. People down here felt it. They felt it up in Richmond and in DC area. They did. Wow. Wow. Well, one of the things that they were doing in Haiti as they tried to cope with having 82% of their buildings leveled. 82%. You hold up your fingers and your thumbs and put down all the fingers. That's how many places were left. That ain't much. They lost their water supply. They lost their roads, their airport, their dock. They lost all the ways to get food and water and shelter to their people, and people responded thanks to the internet, and people came from all around the world to their aid. From right here in Norfolk, Virginia, the big Red Cross ship that is headquarters for the East Coast left the port in Norfolk. I could see it from my side of the river. I look across the James to where that is. They painted it bright, fresh white with a big red cross on the side, and then they put people and equipment and supplies on it. I had a friend from here in Virginia Beach who was in charge of a nursing group that went on that ship, but it is more than a floating hospital. It carried shelters and mats and blankets and water and food. But they got all the way to Haiti, and there was no dock to unload it. There was no airport to get to unload it. They had to helicopter things right into the people. At that time, they were doing this next rhythm on the beach. When I asked the purpose of this rhythm, they said, well, this rhythm is to encourage anyone, anywhere on the planet that is rebuilding their lives. And if you listen to the news for 5 minutes, you'll hear someplace has had a big fire, someplace has had a big flood, or a mudslide, or a famine, or political reasons that people cannot return to their home. So I ask you while you do this rhythm, just go inside yourself, create a prayer, or send a good encouraging thought to anyone, anywhere on the planet who is rebuilding their lives. You can do most of the rhythm in the center of your drum. We got some really good drummers here, so expand on it if you want. After I set up the main rhythm, I might put an extra layer on top, if my hands will work today. Let's see. It goes like this. Let's see. We can do a water one because we live in a place with lots of water. Like we sang to the wind Orisha, Oya, the water Orisha that helps look after the oceans and rivers and lakes and streams. And Hampton Roads is blessed with many of those. Her name is Yamaya. So we need to do an ocean one. Did you say you had an ocean drum too?
I don't have it all.
I don't know.
You're in a rush to use that gong.
Hit that one. Hit the bell. Yeah, hit the bell. Now hits. 1, 2, 3.
This one is very battered, very old, and well loved. This one is a frame drum. It just means a skin stretched across a narrow frame. This one's lucky enough to get a window. You gotta be a pretty special drum to get a window. Not every drum does that. In the bottom are some little BBs, little round beads. And when they vibrate the head of the drum, instead of a hand hitting it, it's the beads themselves, and they make the sound of the ocean waves. I need somebody to do a shallow circular motion with this drum. Anybody want to take a try for the ocean? Just try not to put your thumb real hard on the top. My last one goes that way. That one's from Egypt, from Alexandria, Egypt. Mm-hmm. There are more drums if you need them still. If you would like a drum for you folks, there are some drums over here. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Glad you're here. We're going to do a soft waltz beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Since we don't have 3 hands, we only have 2. Then every other time I'm reaching forward with my shoulder to play the beat in the center of the drum. What that does for me is it balances my body as if I were in the waves in the water. I want you, and I'm glad to see you. Very good to be here. So, we're going to do a soft waltz song and salute the Orisha Yamaya. 1, 2, 3. Real soft, don't